Yes. Cassandra. Cassandra. Is Cassandra there? How about you, Robert? How about you, Robert?
Sir.
Yes, what's the value of X and Y? You want the equation to balance. X cubed is equal to 2 plus Y squared. What will you put for X and Y so that it will balance? The left-hand side will be the same as the right-hand side. Justina.
Hello, sir.
Yeah,
Please,
hello.
X will be 3 and Y 5.
Justina, where did you get that? From my slide.
Not really.
Where did you get it?
When you take cube of 3, you get 20.
Okay.
Cube of 3 is 27.
Okay.
And we know that 5 squared 2 is 25. So 25 plus 2 will give us 27.
So how did you get it? How did you get the answers?
Yeah, I was just doing trial and error.
So that's what I want you to tell me. So you were doing try and error. So you're just fixing numbers. Okay, you can do try and error and then you get it. Okay. So Justina said that X is 3 and then Y is 5. I think she's right. Because you can use try and error. Don't just read it from my slides. Because I can change the letters there. I can change also the numbers. And we still want you to work it out. So these are some of the differential questions. Equations. It gives to students and students struggle, and they are not able to get the answer. Then you can get some of these things through try and error. So when you put 3 there, 3 cubed, yes, 27, yes, and then 27 there. And then this is 2 plus 5 squared, that's 25, yes. So this is also 27. Yeah, so you are right. You're right. You're right. Okay. So these are some of their equations. So S is 3 and then Y is 5. So there are 3 distinct stages of development of algebra. 3 stages. We have some other conceptual development. Okay, we'll look at them later. So these are the 3 distinct development in history. Yes, somebody want to ask a question.
Apart from using try and error, is there any means you can use to get the answer?
Yeah, you can use our means. Our means. We also work in algebra. We work algebra. Why do you work algebra? We work by solving. So you can also use your solution, what you know in algebra to solve.
Okay.
Yes. You can use what you know in algebra to solve. Okay. So I'm saying that in history, we have 3 stages. 3 stages. Algebra has developed through 3 stages. The first one is what we call the rhetorical algebra. Remember, I said that those days, they didn't have the symbols and the numbers, so they were working in words. So the rhetorical algebra is when equations are written in full sentences or words. For example, 4 less than sum of a number and 2 is 9. I want somebody to give us that in today. Those days, they'll just mention it like this and they can get a number. Can somebody give us the expression for this? 4 less than the sum of a number and 2 is 9. Anybody to give us in our algebra today? Anyone? Yes, go ahead.
Yes, sir.
4 less than the sum of a number and 2.
So X
plus
2 into bracket.
S plus 2 into bracket.
Minus 4.
Minus 4.
Equals 9.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So this is what we do. Today, if you want to work, this is what you do. And then you find X. That's all. That's all. But those days, you see them writing in words like this, they will give you the number. But here today, we want to write it like this before we can get it. Okay? And that one, when you write it that way, then we say that it is a symbolic algebra. So you are on the 3rd stage. So you see that now we are with this 3rd, symbolic algebra. There is a second one after the rhetoric, after the word one, we have the syncopated algebra. It's also there before ours. The syncopated example is what I give you. My friend was asking, can we have a different way of working it? It is not fully symbolic like what we have today. And so if you want to work that, then there are so many tactics that you have to use, so many assumptions that you have to consider before you can get the answers. if you don't want to use the try and error. So you sit down at home and try it. So there we have two unknowns. Two unknowns. How are you going to work that? So that's the syncopated one. The symbols are used partially and does not contain what? All the characters of the symbolic algebra. So, for example, that x cubed plus 2 or x cubed is equal to 2 plus y squared is the syncopated. We are now in the symbolic algebra. Symbolic algebra, where we have fully developed symbols, like what we have here. Okay, so maybe at your leisure time, sit down and see whether you have any other means of solving this apart from the try and error. Okay. And there are other conceptual stages in the development of algebra. Maybe I'll just mention that, and then you can look for that later. Okay. So until the early modern period, okay, all quadratic equations were classified as belonging to the three categories that the Phantoms gave us. That is it, the three categories. Why did he do that? Because the equation of the form s squared plus bs plus c is equal to 0 will always give us some negative values. Will always give us one negative. And so they want to dodge that one. They didn't know about negative. That is the essence of what the three equations there. So take note of that. They didn't know about negative when the Phantoms was working. Okay, so in a summary, the algebra and algebraic ideas originated from what? Babylonia and Egypt. Okay, it was purely rhetorical, that is only words, where all calculations were expressed in words and no attempts were made to generalize. Rules and methods were then followed to solve particular problems. And today, we can solve most of the Egyptians' problems using linear equations and in one variable and so on and so forth. One of the popular questions in their time is this one. I want us to see whether we can solve it. 2/3 added and 1/3 taken away, 10 remains. Find the whole. This is one of their questions. Very known questions. If you want to help yourself, try to concentrate on what we are doing here rather than looking through my slides. If you look through the slide that you have shared with you, you will miss the point. Okay, so try to follow us here. So that if you don't understand, you know yourself that you don't understand. So I'm giving one of the common questions in their time. So let's see. Try it and see whether we can answer. Can you hear me?
Yes, please.
Okay. Okay.
Yes,
so
sir.
take your paper, try it yourself before we go through. Don't look at the slides I have shared with you. You will be killing yourself. 2/3 added and 1/3 taken away. 10 remains. Find the whole. What will be the whole? 2 minutes. Let's see what we can get. I'm not even interested in the final answer, but the expression that will lead us to the answer is what I'm interested in. Two thirds added and 1/3 taken away. 10 remains. So what is actually the whole? Before 2/3 was taken and 1/3 was added, and then we have 10 remain.
Sir,
Somebody has finished. Yes.
with the expression I got, the whole being x, the expression being x
Okay.
plus 2/3 of x
2/3 of x
minus 1/3
minus
of x
1/3 of x.
is equal to 10.
Okay. Is it correct?
Yes, sir. Yes.
So you say x plus 2/3 of x minus 1/3 of x is equal to 10.
10.
Yes. Any other? Yes. So that's the first expression. Any other expression? Yes, you can go ahead. Oh, no one. If you have a different solution, you can come up. Yes. Okay, so can you help me? Can you help me solve this? let's solve it. What do we have on the screen? Let's solve it. What do we get? So when we multiply through by 3, I think I have 3x here plus 2x minus x is equal to 30. When I multiply through by 3, is that it? So this plus this is 5x, 5x minus this, that's 4x is equal to 30. So x will be equal to 30 divided by 4. Is that it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so 30 divided by 4. Okay, any other answer? Okay, so let's see how this question is solved. I said 2/3 of a number added. 2/3 of what? Okay, so you don't know the number, so you say that the number should be, the whole should be x. Is that not it? The whole should be x. So look at it, 2/3 added. So this is the 2/3 has been added. Please, if you don't understand, tell me. 2/3 added. 2/3 of what? 2/3 of the whole, which is x, is being added to the whole. And then the second part says that 1/3 taken away. So minus 1/3. 1/3 of what? 1/3 of what you have added. So 1/3 of the x plus 2/3 x. And then 10 remains. 10 remains. So the equation that will be used is x plus 2 on 3x into bracket minus 1/3 x plus 2 on 3x is equal to 10. If you do any other equation, you will get a wrong answer. This is the equation for the expression over there. 2/3 added and 1/3 taken away. 10 remains. So it's a series. 2/3 was added, and then that result, 1/3 was taken, and 10 remains. And so when you work this one well, you get the x to be what? To be 9. So therefore, the whole is 9. Any question? So this is how they work their math. And today we are using the symbolic algebra to work.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
It's not clear to me. Is that 2/3?
Which side is not clear?
The expression. Is that 2/3 added?
Yes,
Looking at
2/3 added. Yes.
Added to what? So that what is added to is not known.
Yes, that is the x. That is the x, the whole. We are looking at the whole. It's the whole. 2/3 added.
So what is the whole in the expression?
Where is the what?
Because if you come to the solution, you see 2/3 added. You are only seeing the 2/3 added as
Yes.
x plus.
What is the x? What is your x? Your x is what?
The x is whole.
Yes, that's the whole. That's the whole that you are looking for.
But here the whole is also multiplied by the 2/3.
Which whole is multiplied by 2/3?
If you see the one in the bracket, x plus
2/3,
you are multiplying the whole by the 2/3 and you are adding it to the whole.
Yes, because of the 2/3. 2/3 added. 2/3 of what? 2/3 of what? Is the whole. There is no ambiguity in the question at all. If you don't understand, you don't understand it. 2/3 added. And it answered that it's a process. 2/3 has been added, and then 1/3 has been taken away, and 10 remains. It's a process. First one, then second one, and 10 remains. And now they say find the whole. So that tells you that they are looking at the whole, what you started with. So there's no ambiguity here.
1/3 has been taken. That expression, 1/3 has been taken. 1/3 of 4 has been taken.
That is the whole we are talking about.
Sir, where
But the whole is not x plus 2/3 x, because
The whole is not.
the whole is not x plus 2/3 x. The whole is x.
I'm saying that it's a process. Try to understand. Bring your mind down and understand the question. 2/3 added, you have finished. 1/3 taken away, you have taken one step. And they say 1/3 of what is there. You have added something. You say 1/3 is now taken away, and now 10 is left. It's a process. Don't break it. 2/3 has been added. Then after you add it, 1/3 has been taken away. After taking the 1/3, you are still left with 10. It's a process. It's not disjointed information. It's not pieces of information put together. I don't know. But sit down and then read the question well. You understand that it's a process. 2 tests added. After 2 tests have been added, 1/3 is taken away. So the 1/3, where are you going to take it from? You have added something, and then you take 1/3 from it. 1/3 from what do you have added?
Please, a question.
Okay. Any other question?
Sir, please. That was how they were working. He worked it all.
I can't hear you. Your mic is not clear.
Please, I'm saying that that was how they worked word problem at that time.
Okay.
Or
at that time,
or
and then at this time, yes, we are working with
expression.
We use fully developed symbols. So it's the symbols we are using to solve this. It's the symbols we are using to solve this. Some of these things, you see, mathematics is so easy. Go and sit down in the house, work it, and get your answer. Put your answer back. These are simple things. Put your answer back into the expressions and see whether it satisfies the equation. It's a simple. You can answer it yourself. That's why I say when you are going to exam to write, buy a red pen along. When you finish, put in your values and see if it's working. If it's not working, mark yourself down before you submit your paper. These are things you can verify. If you get any other number apart from 9, put it inside the expressions and see the equation and see whether it will satisfy that. You will know.
So it doesn't matter the equation. Once it satisfies the equation, then your answer is correct.
Yeah, if it satisfies the equation, then you know that the process you are using is right. If it's not right, how will you get the answer? How will you satisfy it?
The way they were calculating their numbers, those ones they really understand. Because modern mathematics, just as my friend is saying, when you take the 2 tests from the number, you add the 2 tests to the number, and you are subtracting it from it. So why is it that in the bracket, just as I was asking, you are multiplying the whole again with the 2 tests, and you are adding it to the whole, the first bracket. The whole is x. You are multiplying by the 2 tests.
I'm following the question. So follow the question. Follow the question. This question is not different from what we do today. This question that we have 2 tests added and 1/3 taken away is not different from the algebra we do today. So don't say that those days they were working. This one has only one solution. So don't argue, sit down and see whether you have any other solution. When we meet next time, you bring your solution.
Okay.
Don't argue. It's not different from what we are doing today. What you are doing today, the meaning is what I've translated to you. If you still don't understand, you sit down and then come up with your solution so that you don't waste time. It's not a different solution. Yes.
I think the problem has to do with the question itself. It's ambiguous.
The question is not ambiguous at all. I have made that statement clear that this question is not ambiguous. This question is clear. So sit down. The problem has to do with you rather. Sit down and see if you understand the question and follow it. Yeah, the question is not ambiguous. Straight away. Yes. So sit down. If you come out with any other solution, we can discuss it when we meet next time. Is that okay? Don't argue about this thing. It's straightforward. It's a process. And see, you are taking it abstract mathematics. This is not abstract. This is real. They were doing real mathematics. Real mathematics. You have something, 2 tests have been added, and then 1/3 have been taken away. You still have 10 left. No, so what was the whole? If they were doing real mathematics. Today we are doing abstract mathematics, and we are confusing our students. So maybe sit down rather and then look at the problem again. Okay, yes. So don't argue, it will be unnecessary. Okay. Then, as I said, we have other stages of development. Yes, so maybe you can read on these other stages of development, conceptual development of algebra. We have the geometric stage, we have the static equation solving stage, we have the dynamic function, and then the abstract stage, where mathematical structures plays a central role, and that is what most of us are doing now. Abstract stage. We don't want our children to understand the algebra. Abstract stage. Abstract stage. Let us teach the algebra well. One question, the question the student find difficult to answer. You are saying you have 2 how do you call it? X gallons of petrol. If you pour how do you call it? You pour Y, the quantity Y amount in one container. What amount will be poured in the second container? Then the students were confused. You have X gallons of petrol, X gallons of petrol. You have poured Y, the quantity Y in one container. What quantity will be poured in the second container? They couldn't tell me. Then you say that those days, no. It's that algebra we are doing today. We are not teaching it well. We are not teaching it well. Okay. So that's it. Can somebody answer that for me? Let me forget about the X. You have 20 gallons of petrol, and then you have two containers. You pour Y in the first container. What amount will you pour in the second container? What amount will be in the second container? You want to pour the 20 into these two containers. You have pour Y in one container. What amount will be in the second container? Jeremiah.
20 minus Y.
Yeah. So why will you find it difficult? If you are using only letters, you know numbers are coming. It's not different from what they do. They do real mathematics. Okay. So a lot of questions there. So I have another question here. This one too, I'm not going to solve it. Sit down in the house, because if we solve this one too, you will say that is the way they solve it. Don't use the way they solve it. It's on my screen the way they solve it, but you don't follow what they do. Okay, don't follow how they solve it. Solve it. Anybody who can solve it, they will share with us next time when we meet. I won't work it. X plus Y is equal to 13 over 2. And then XY is equal to 15 over 2. They solve this simultaneously. Simple way of solving simultaneously. Now, sit down in the house and solve it, and let's see what you get. I'll ask you to give account of this one. X plus Y is equal to 13 on 2. So we are also doing the algebra. They started it, and we are doing it. So we need to understand why they did, so that we'll be able to explain to our children also. Okay, so I say the first one is X plus Y is equal to 13 on 2. That is equation 1. And then XY is equal to 15 on 2. That's equation 2. So you are solving the two equations simultaneously. So don't look at a slide I gave to you, but you try to solve it. And if you get it, next time we meet, you can take us through. You can take us all through how you work it. Okay. The answers are there. I have displayed the answers, so I'm not interested in the answers. S is 5, and then Y is 3 on 2. If you also get a different answer, you think that the math they did was different from what we are doing today, so you get different answer. You will get it. Let's see if you can explain to us. Okay. All right. So any question? So they came out with different formula. One of the remarkable formula that the Egyptians also got was the volume of how do you call it? A truncated cone, a truncated pyramid. That is a frustum. They came out with a formula to find the volume of a frustum, truncated pyramid, and that is 1/3. 1/3. The volume is 1/3 into bracket a square plus ab plus b square. Okay, times h. This is the volume of a truncated pyramid or a frustum. Okay, where the A, B are the size of the top and the bottom size, and then we have what? H as the height. You know a frustum, truncated cone. So the base is the square. The top is also a square, but small square. So join there. This one join. I think this one rather join this. This one join this. This one join that. Yes. So this is it. This is a truncated. So the height is the H. And then the A at the side of the top, AA, is a square. Then the B is the side of the bottom, is a square, also B times B. So once you have this one, you can find the volume. It's the Egyptian who came out with this formula, simple formula for finding this thing. We, in our books, in our syllabus, we don't have this formula. We rather, if you want to find the volume of a truncated cone or pyramid, what we do is you need to get a full pyramid. Get the volume of the full pyramid, and then you get the volume of the truncated, the small pyramid at the top, and then you subtract. That's what is in our book today. But they have a formula. Once you have the truncated pyramid, you can find the volume straight away. Those who are teaching this, you bear me out. We don't have this formula. But we rather have to find the volume of the whole pyramid, find the volume of the top one, and then you subtract. The same thing applies to a cone, a frustum, which is a circular base. What we know is that we first find the full volume of the complete cone, and then we find the volume of the one that has been cut out, the small that has been cut out. Then we subtract before we get the volume of the complete frustum. These Egyptians have this formula. Once you know this formula, you can find the volume of it. Yes. Any question? Any question? Any question? Okay. So the Hindus were the first to work on negative terms in algebra. So you have negative now. The Hindus and the Arabs, they were the first to work on this negative. So, and they were the first to solve what? To tell the whole world that what? Quadratic equations have what? Have two pairs, or a pair of what? Roots, or two roots. Those days they didn't know. They only have one answer. But this time, we know that we have pair. So anytime you have quadratic, we have pair of what? Of roots. That's a pair of roots, or we have two roots, always. Take note of that. We have two roots. And then they also tell us that what? Some roots are real and some roots are complex. Which roots? Do you know what we mean by the roots of quadratic? The roots of quadratic. That is when you draw your graph. Okay, when you draw your graph, the intersection of the curve and the graph is the roots. Do we all know that? Do we all know that? Hello? When you draw the graph, where the graph cuts the x-axis will be the roots. So this graph cuts the x-axis at A and then cuts it as B. So the roots are what? What are the roots? A and B. Is that okay? A and B. That is where it cuts the x-axis. What about if you have one and that touches the x-axis? This is it. It just touches the x-axis at A. So what are the roots? What are the roots?
A.
Say A.
Is it A? You want to go to Diophantus? Diophantus, he has only one solution.
A and 0.
A and what?
Zero.
0.
I see. Yes, any other person? A and
It has equal roots.
There is
so A and
the origin.
A and
0.
A and A. A and
Yeah.
I thought somebody else in repeated roots.
A and
A and
negative.
No, A and A, please. It's a repeated
That
root.
is why
So the
it has equal roots. The roots are equal.
equal root means what? So I say the first one is A, the second one is what? You are not able to tell me. Equal root means they are the same. So tell me A and the A. The first one is A, the second one is also A. So we need to teach our students these things. When the graph cuts the x-axis, the point of intersection is the roots. So A and B, the first one. This one, it touches it. So the roots are what? A and A. And that's the repeated root. The first one is two distinct roots. This one repeated root. So it will be A and A. If you give such equation to your students, the one that gives the repeated root, you give it to your student, they use the calculator, they will think that there is only one answer. It's not only one answer. Every quadratic equation should have two roots. We are not in those days. Those days, they have one root because they were not aware of negative numbers. Now, every quadratic equation should have two roots. Two roots. Okay, either you have two distinct roots or repeated roots. Please, am I making sense?
Yes, please.
Okay,
Yes,
now I have another one. This is it. I draw it this way. This is my y-axis. This is my x-axis. Now, this is the quadratic. What is the root of this equation? What is the root of this equation?
So it has no root.
It has no root. Or if you get to a level, what is a level? The level at which you are teaching, maybe it's lower level. So it has no real root, or it has no roots. So you tell them it has no roots. Now, when you get to the higher level, what will you say? Yes.
The roots are
SHS.
complex. The roots
They are complex roots. They are complex roots, or it has no real roots. No real roots. It has roots, but it has no real roots. So it has complex roots. Complex roots. That is if it doesn't cut the S axis. It has complex roots. As a teacher, you must know which equations have complex roots, which ones have real roots. Otherwise, you end up disgracing yourself. I told you one teacher was dismissed because of this. He went to the class without going through anything. He was teaching quadratic equations, how to factorize. He brought the first one, he could not solve it. The second one, he could not solve. Then he said there's something wrong. He changed the value, he could not solve it. And then the students started laughing at him. He came out the student. The student reported him and they just sacked him. They dismissed him. So you have to be careful. Not all quadratic equations are factorable. Okay, some have complex roots, and you need to know which ones have complex roots, and so that when you are solving, you will be careful. Okay, any question? Any question? So the Arabs and the Hindus, they gave us the negative aspect, and now we know that the quadratic equation have two set of roots, two roots or pair of roots. Please, from now on, pair of roots. Okay, any question? Any question? Any question? Then I come to the end of this unit. Any question? Okay. So I think this slide, you have it. You all have this slide. Okay, so that's the unit 3. I'm going to share the unit 4 with you. The unit 4 and 5, I'll share it with the course rep, and then you all have it. You all have the units. Make sure you read through. Make sure you read through the units. Any question? Any question? Then there are some self-assessment questions at the end of each unit. Make sure that you can go through the self-assessment questions as well. Okay, some of your instructors or the other centers, they were asking of past questions. We don't have any past questions. The past questions are how do you call it? The questions at the end of the units, so look at them very well. The past questions are the questions that we answer in the class. The past questions are the questions that you ask me in class. So you don't need any past question to memorize. No, I don't repeat questions. Okay. And then, so I'm going to share the next slide with you. And then the 5th slide, which is the unit 5, is an assignment, presentation assignment. I've already shared with the course rep to give to you. You work in your groups. You work in your groups. Each group has one topic to work on. You prepare your 10 to 15 minutes PowerPoint slides, and then when we meet, we will have the presentation. If you are 20 in the groups, all the 20 people will talk. It's not one person as a group leader who will talk. Everybody, if you have 100 people in the group, all the 100 people will talk. I want to hear your voice. I want to hear your contribution. And at the end, I'll ask you questions. So if you are not actively involved in the preparation of the slides, I'll get you. You will lose mark, and that mark will be taken from the whole group work. So please, group leaders, if somebody is not part of the group, don't add his name. Drop his name out. If you added his name and he comes to disgrace you, you will lose the mark. If you get 10 over 20, everybody in the group will get 10 over 20. I hope it's clear. Okay. Any question? Any question? Dominic, you have your hand up.
Doc.
Yes.
Please, if I may ask.
Yeah, go ahead.
As you are saying for the group presentation.
Yes.
Assuming we are 10 in the group.
Yes.
And we call for discussion, and whatever we do, the fellow fails to come.
Yeah, take the person out. Take the person. Don't include the person in your work. Because if you include him, I will call him to talk. And you are not going to tell me who to talk first. I call group 1. Group 1, are you ready? Then I call the one I want to call to start first. The one who follow, I will call. You will not arrange them for me. You will not tell me this is the part you did. So no, I will call the one who start, who should continue. So please, if somebody is not active, please take the person's name out. That's all.
I want to end. Please. So in this case, if the fellow is not willing to come, the fellow is not willing to join, when we meet and we want to discuss, they say the fellow is in our group. Should we tell them when we met, the fellow failed to come before we start the presentation?
I don't know what you want me to say. I say if somebody is not actively involved in what you have prepared, take the person out. At the end, I'm taking the slides that you have presented. I'm taking it, and that slide should have the names of those who were actively involved. If that person is not involved, don't add his name to the slides. Simple. If you want to add him. I've given you the rule. If he comes and I ask him question and he's not able to answer, it will go against the whole group. That's all.
And another question: if the fellow is when we were discussing the slides, and when we meet like this, and the fellow fails to come, what about that one too?
Michael, upon your hand is up.
So just as you think, the slides we are going to present in PowerPoint.
Yes.
And some of us we don't have the laptops to just do it.
No,
so
what we normally do is you can get one person who knows about these PowerPoint slides. When you prepare, all the groups should send their slides to that person. So the day you present, it's only one person who will be presenting the slides for you. Do you get it? Send all the slides to one person. So when I say group one, that person will look for your slides on his machine, present it for you. As you talk, the person will be moving the slides for you. You will tell the person, move to the next. He will move to the next. So you don't have to own laptop, please.
Okay, so one person
so you have no excuse there. Get one person, not even in the group, the whole of you, all of you, get one person. He can be the course rep. Let him, if he is the one who knows about this PowerPoint, send all the slides to her or to him. So he will be showing the screen to all of us as you talk. Do you get it?
Yes,
okay,
we get it. Dog,
yeah.
This one is a concern.
Yes.
I don't know the time that we are going to write the quiz and the end of sem. So I want you to tell us so that we know.
Yes, as we speak, I don't really know, but I'll find out from Coach when you'll be taking the quizzes. We have submitted the questions already, but I don't know when. I think they have a plan. They have a timetable that we all have, but I don't know. But I'll find out.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. Winnie.
Sir, I wanted to ask for our first quiz. The content, will it be covering what we have covered or?
Yes. Yes. In fact, I have set questions to cover all that I have taught you.
Okay, sir.
Yes. All that I have taught you. Yes. But it will be multiple choice. It will be multiple choice. The quiz will be multiple choice. A, B, C, D, A, B, C, D. You choose the one that is beautiful for you. Yeah, it's multiple choice. And then the exams will be in two parts. We have the session A, which is multiple choice, and then we have session B, where you have to some optional questions. Yes, you select from. Yes.
Okay, so today some of us we will raise our hand. You will not call us. Then people will be talking from behind. If you also want to talk that way, you see that
are you sure?
Will be something. Yeah, yes, sir.
Are you sure I didn't call you?
Yes. Today I raised my hand, Doctor. You didn't mind me.
Oh, how about you? Who is talking?
Dominic, I raised my hand, but you didn't call me.
Dominic, you have -2 on my paper. I called you and you did not respond. Dominic,
you didn't call me, Doctor.
So these are the people who had -2. I called them today and they did not respond. Sharif, Arab, Jeremiah, we have Daniel, we have Joseph. Is Joseph here? Joseph is still not here. Okay, another 2 again. Philip, Bonsu, -2. Rahim, -2. Abubakar, -2. These are the people I call, and so
half of the class have -2.
Okay, so I wish you all the best. Prepare your slides very well. Prepare. I have made it simple for you. The topic, I did not just give you the topic. Last year, I gave them only the topic to prepare on. This one, I have given you the topic and the guided questions. The questions that will guide you. But the guiding questions. Okay, so look at the questions and use that to prepare your slides. And then okay. Please, the fact that you are in group 1 doesn't mean that you not give account of group 3. The exam will cover all the questions in the 10 groups. So that's why when somebody is presenting, you have to pay attention. Okay, and then when we finish, you also collect their slides and learn them because you answer questions on them. Okay, so I wish you all Good luck in your presentation. Thank you very much. If there are no questions again, I think no hand again, apart from Winnie. Winnie, I think it's an old hand. Okay, so all the best. Bye-bye.
No, please, when will we meet for the other one?
Don't worry.
Can someone share the group? Please, someone to kindly share the group on the platform.
Group 5 members. Group 5 members.
Please, are we using the algebra group or another group? Are we using the algebra group?
I don't even know, Kura. I don't know my.
Please, course rep, if you are there, are we using the group you use for the algebra?
They've created some groups for nature of mathematics.
Then please share it on the platform so that we know how.
They've shared them on the platform. There are many. You see that you go to the algebraic thinking group. They share the group there. We are, I think, 7 or 8 in the group.
So please, does it mean that one is different from what we use for the algebra?
Yeah, that is different from the one we use.
Okay.
So you go there, look through the group. You see that they've given them the group links. You see group 1 has a group link, group 2 has group link, group 3 in that order.
And have they given the questions to the groups?
That one there, I don't know. I think I saw something like that. Your names are there in the group. They've just shared the groups, and your names are there in the groups. So when you see your name in group 3, you go to the group link where group 3 is. Then you just join. When you join, your members, you chat through that group link.
Okay. Is it in the psychology group or the algebra group?
Well, they've shared them in the algebra group, and they've shared some also in the nature of mathematics group. Some were complaining the other time that they just joined, so they should resend them, and they were resending them there. So you just go to the, I think, algebra group, nature of mathematics group. You will be finding those groups there.
Okay, thank you very much.
Okay, thank you too. Then we have to prepare. Someone just said that as for dog there, everybody will be involved.
I told you. I said the other time.
You said the other time.
Yeah. If you fail to come to, he will tell you that he won't give you the math, and he won't give it to you too. That's why
some were complaining last year that they had IC this. They say if you don't take care, he will not give you any math.
For him, he can't complete the book. He don't have time. So the math you
they
give here the math is using, and most of his questions are from using that I won't solve, go and solve. They are the most questions you will bring in the exams.
Oh, okay. He will set the questions himself. Your line is breaking. Hello. Is it his only question they are going to take, or there are other doctors that they also bring their questions so they select from? Hello.
Colleagues, hello.
The math
Please be mindful of your words. This thing is being recorded. It's still recorded.
No, we are just finding out that
Not recorded.
We are just finding out that is he the one going to take our questions, or other doctors?
Yes, but for he's the one going to do that.
Hey. He's the one going to do that, so that we know where to cover from.
So that's what I'm saying, that all the doctors who are teaching mathematics basis will bring their questions.
Okay.
You see, he is teaching online, so those who are teaching the face-to-face,
yeah, they also bring their questions.
Okay. So that they will bring the questions.
And they will know the one that will suit students for them to answer.
Yes.
They shouldn't bring any difficult questions, because
and they will all the questions that will come to they have treated that topic.
It's so easy with this short time. Even that I was asking when we are writing exams. You see, you don't.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah. This thing. It is. They have course coordinator, the one that is in charge of course. Let me say head of department. So they will all submit sample questions to that person, and that person will pick questions out of the questions that has been submitted to him or her. That is what they always do.
Yes. Yes. And before they submit the questions to, they themselves met before. They will meet before they submit the questions.
No, this thing, the head of department or the course coordinator will call for the questions, and each master handling a course will submit a question to him, and he will put all the questions together, and he will pick the best out of the questions that has been submitted to him.
Yes, that is what I'm saying. But before they submit their questions, those who are teaching that same course, they will meet and tell them, tackle here. And then they will send the questions to the head of department.
That one.
Okay.
Let's
Let's forget about this and know the actual day that we are writing the quiz and the exams. That one will help us.
The quiz is on 22nd, 23rd. The timetable is there.
And please,
so can you send the timetable to the group for us?
The timetable is, they have put the timetable on the platform, and 1 week later we are going to write the semester. So
put it there for
the
me.
end of this month.
Put it there so that we can, because that time I didn't get it. I wasn't in the group, something like that.
I'll resend it to the before
resend the timetable. Okay, please, I beg you, just as we go offline, just.
I'll do that.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, sir.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Hello, Dominic.
No, the course rep is there.
Are you the course rep?
No, he's there.
Are you the course rep? Since then, I don't know the course rep.
One Easter also from Techimai.
Techimai. Please, what's the name?
Isa. That's what I know. It's Isa also.
Isa.
Yes.
Oh.
He's the one
who
Madam normally tells him to hire him for the flight.
Okay, because the group I am joining, they've not been putting slides in it, and I have nothing as at now. And I'm not in any of the groups. You were talking about algebra group, psychological group, nature of maths group. I am not in any of them.
Unless you see him. When you go to the Techman Center group.
Yeah.
You enter the Techman Center group.
I am in Sunyane Center.
You check from the Techman Center group. Our names and our numbers are there.
Okay, but I'm in Sunyane Center.
So you can just get his contact, then call him.
Okay.
You later, if I'm able to find out, hire me say privately so that I'll contact and see and get his number and give it to you.
Okay. So which of the groups can I locate you in?
Me, I'm at Teachment Center.
Okay. And I'm not in that group. I am in Sunyane Center.
I'm Teachment Center. And I'm in the algebra group 3.
So I need to be added to the groups. Okay, can you mention your numbers for me so that I can chat you privately?
0242
0242
80 23 02.
Okay, thank you very much, Sir Dominic.
Welcome.
Okay. Hope to chat you privately.
Dominic, I will call you too. Hello.
Don't you go home?
But you also said that.
You are still in the classroom doing hot.
You too, are they doing what? Master, we have to gather momentum and learn. No.
Just go.
We have
Today
to
you have
gather
close
momentum.
or you go to mosque.
I don't go to church. Neither do I go to mosque.
Are you?
I'm not Hindus. I'm not a traditionalist also. I don't join any religion. But I believe in God. He said,
You want to relax at the classroom.
No.
First, I think you will be held responsible.
If what? Something gets missing. If something gets missing.
Something got missing in the Google Classroom. You will be held responsible.
Okay, yes, sir. Hey, me, I need books. So the software, some of you, those who have books.
Okay, you will meet next week.
Okay.